Yeah.
It's just preparing to live stream, it says. Why? It says I do not have permission to live stream. The fuck? It's
Yeah,
not.
you're on there.
Oh, it's on?
Yeah.
Okay, well then here we go. Welcome everybody. It is Bell and Bell, episode 16, Sweet 16 for the top 10 in the world NHL 95 podcast. We're doing a quick one tonight. Nathan's on his way out of the country. We've got the end of the season coming up, so we're just going to rush through this. We were lining up the one and only MN Yoda to be our next guest, so that's going to be put on a bit of hold, but we're looking forward to talking to him in episode 17. But for now, we're going to do a quick one because we want to talk about the upcoming season 16 playoffs and do a playoff preview. So that's where we're at. We have no theme music, we have no guests, no nothing. Bare bones, Bell and Bell pod tonight. How's it going, Nathan?
Good, yeah. Looking at the standings, looking like we got a decent amount. Like, honestly, most of the playoff teams are set. We don't really know the order, but it's not bad actually for 2 days before. Like, a lot of 52s in the games played column here.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Everyone, I mean, maybe it's the season length, but it seemed like this one's actually been pretty good. There was a bit of a lag in the middle, like a slow patch, but I don't know. This length seemed pretty good to me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it started off pretty good. There was that like 3, 4 week period where not many people played, and then it's kind of the standard. I'd probably reduce it by a week if I think it was extended for a week, wasn't it? Because of the high tourneys.
It was, yeah. We were originally planning to end it on Valentine's Day weekend, and then the high tournament was happening that same weekend, so we extended a week.
Yeah.
Do you think, let me ask you this, like in terms of scheduling, like so say there was about a 3 week period where nobody was playing. Do you think that's a necessary lag or slow time in a season? If we were to condense it by 2 or 3 weeks, does it make it too much? Or should we just get rid of that lag time completely?
I don't know about 3 weeks. I would consider condensing it by 2 weeks or one week. But it's tough to say because we don't want people not finishing and then it screws up the whole thing. But I kind of feel like right when the season starts, everyone wants to play, everyone's into it, and then I think people realize like, oh, I have 7 more weeks. Like let's like I'm just gonna forget about this for a bit.
I did that this season for sure. I was like,
Yeah.
I've already got like 40 games played, and I've still got like 5 weeks left.
I mean, it's kind of nice. Like I was pretty busy this stretch, so it was kind of nice to like have the extra time. It's nice to not be like um I think there's probably quite a few. There's probably at least a handful of people, maybe 10 in the league that would struggle with a shorter deadline, but I think we could shorten it a bit. I would just say remove that week, that extra week, and it's probably fine, realistically. Like, I don't know. For the health of the league, like it's probably better to have the longer seasons. If we rush through, it's gonna just people are gonna drop out, would be
Yeah,
my take.
I agree on that for sure. Are we you watching the Twitch? Do we have volume and people
Uh,
on?
I don't know. Yeah, it's we appear to be people are writing things, so
All right, if you're on there and you can't hear us for some reason, please let us know. All right, well, we got the standings. Before we do that though, there is the like we gotta compliment Ultra on these playoff brackets. I don't know if you've gone through the old ones on the website, but it's awesome.
yeah.
It's the coolest thing we've been saying this for years. We just need to be able to see what the past playoff looks like, and he's got them all there, and they're all filled in. I don't know how he did it because I know in the previous brackets they weren't even well, half of them weren't even updated. Anyway, they're all updated. It's pretty awesome. Like looking back at whatever. Like let me just grab a random one.
That was great. I was looking at these today too. Really good.
Let's say season four, Thunder Bay Providence round one, Gophers Helsinki round one, Tickle Puss Min hat trick. Min hat trick
Look
one.
at the 7 game series here, eh?
Which ones?
Well, like Helsinki Gophers, Tickle Pussman hat trick, the last one there, Renfrew, and
Influence. That's Ultra, right?
that's
That's
Ultra.
Ultras. One of our Ultras earlier versions. Look at Audubon.
Autobahn taking me out in five. I remember that one.
Wow,
Yeah.
that season, Audubon made it to the semifinals, Final Four.
Yeah.
Took out Taipei in round one. He took out LHX in round two, and then lost to Colin. That's pretty incredible. Like Audubon hasn't made the playoffs in what, 3 years, 4 years maybe.
I mean, let's check.
It's a whole new podcast now. We don't just need
No
to
need to
blindly.
speculate anymore, man. Like it's
Yeah,
yeah,
he's,
I mean, I'm not seeing him here even back in like season 11,
he's not in season 12.
not season 10,
He's not in season 10. Oh my God.
season 9. Like it's been a long time apparently.
Season 9, he's not. Oh, let
Season
me.
8, I'm not seeing him. I don't know, man. I think it's been a really long time. Yeah, he's in season 7, I think.
Wow, that can't be right. Season 7, he hasn't been in the playoffs.
But I didn't check past like 13. I don't think he made it in these past couple years.
He's not there in 12. He's not. He didn't get there in the last couple years.
No.
So wow, season 7. That's really surprising to me. I wonder who else would surprise me in terms of their like either they made playoffs every time or they haven't in a long time. Autobahn is the one I thought. Gophers maybe. Gophers was in a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Chalk has been in almost every year. Yeah, it's really just Autobahn out of the guys who are like, before were maybe not contenders, but were in that next level down.
Yeah, I mean Final Four is the one that stood out looking at this today was Sumter
Yeah.
like just looking at the old seasons and he either wasn't in them or he got destroyed. Well, there was one season I looked at, he just got destroyed. Like high scores in those games. I'm gonna try to find that.
Season 9, he lost in round one to Minhatrick, and he was the 16th seed.
Yeah, yeah.
Season 10, he was the 15th seed and got swept in the first round by Mary Hill.
Maybe that was the one I was looking at.
Season 11, he was the second seed. So somehow
Yeah,
this
yeah. Season 10, that's the one I was looking at. He loses if these scores are accurate. I'm not sure they are because like some of the series are not like some of them had like the one I looked at was like Ultra had more games won, but Klein actually won the series. That Klein moved on. So I don't think the scores are actually that accurate, but he lost 5-2, 2-0, 4-3, and 9-1 against Mary Hill.
wow, in a sweep. And then and he was a seed, what'd you say? 15?
He was 15, yeah.
So then the very next season, in season 11, he goes to the second seed and ends up in the final four, loses to Pitt in 6 games.
Yeah.
And
That was
ever
the
since
jump.
then, that was the jump. Like, what the hell happened between season 10 and 11? Season
I
12,
mean, he won the March Madness tourney. I wonder if this was right after that. Like that just propelled him forward.
season 12 was when he beat Sugar Valley in round one, and then you took him out in round two. But he was like legit contender at that time already.
Yeah.
Season 13, he's the 9 seed. He beat the Winos.
Oh, that was the 3-game comeback or the
Yeah, that's right.
3-0
He
down.
was down 3-0, and then Pitt beat him in the second round. Season 14, he's second seed. He goes all the way to the final four, and Hoff beats him in the semifinals. And then obviously 15, he wins. So it's really that jump between 10 and 11. Pretty wild.
15. Oh, we're in 16 now. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
15, he won. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's like a huge, huge jump. Like, and even those earlier seasons, he's not even in the playoffs, right? Like, rarely.
he was a Shitty
Um,
Bill guy for a while. That's how he got the Sedin, the one Sedin. And he had
yeah, yeah.
Star from winning the Shitty Bill. Like, yes. I mean, of the guys that I remember anyway, the Shitty Bill benefited was Wolf, whoever had Ultra's pick, because Ultra won like 3 of them in a row, I think, and had given them away. And then Sumter, like, and then Richfield, I think he got one of their, maybe 2 of them.
Richfield, I think, got two, I want to say.
There was like that middle group that really benefited, which is I understand why they're saying the Shitty Bills could be problematic, but
Yeah, but I think now if we're just doing the increased odds, I mean,
yeah.
it takes. I'm not sure about those odds. Like the 10% seemed a bit steep in a way, but I'm like, there needs to be a prize. Like there needs to be a worthwhile prize, but
Deep like too high.
Maybe. That was my initial. When I saw 10%, I was like, because that's added on to their like prior percentage, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it would need to be thought through. I mean, I something or Sutton just put 5 or 10%. I mean, I don't know. I was just like at the top of my head, saying it should be something good. It's no sense doing it if it's going to be something too shitty.
But even a 5% is
It's
decent.
yeah,
It's worthwhile. It's just like, yeah, just to play some playoff series, I think it makes sense. But
yeah, that's why I think it'd be fun. And I do see where Sagathon's going about doing it as a tiered somehow, which would be cool, just to give the like say the bottom four guys a chance to play each other. I think that would be kind of fun. I need to be thought
yeah.
works,
And then
but
if they win that, they get to the next group kind of thing, or
I think that's what he's thinking. I don't know. That
yeah.
was how I read it when he said that we should think about a tiered playoff, which is it's that's a good idea. It's on some level it kind of depends on who the teams are each year, right? Um,
But I
but
kind of like that. I think that makes sense. And it might even be a one game series and the next, like the two bottom teams have to play a one game, then
I mean,
I don't know. It's
there's
getting pretty
value in guys
complex, I
playing.
guess.
There's value in guys just playing a series, though. I think that's
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
good experience for them. Like the one I would never do a one game. That's kind of a waste. But like a 3 out of 5 is a good number. It's quick.
yeah, yeah.
Like somebody like say Dassery this year, Dassery against Villain or whatever. That would be a fun series to watch, and
Totally,
it would be
totally.
a good experience for those guys. They'd improve a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, it would be
Anyways,
cool. I mean, it's probably a good approach. Sagathon's taking the slow approach with this. It honestly is probably the right call instead of our traditional methods that everyone gets upset about. So I would have rather it just be implemented instantly, but it's probably the smart decision.
I didn't really agree with it. I just think it's fine, but like there's no reason to not do it because guys could just not play. Like who cares?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Like there's no
exactly.
downside in this at all. Like whatever. I mean, as long as you don't set the prize too high, then really who gives a shit? Like if
Yeah,
Audubon chooses not to play or Chalky's like doesn't show up or whatever, who cares? Don Don would definitely play. Yoda would definitely play. Dasri would play. Maddie will probably play if he finishes. Jair maybe not, but he looks like he's gonna finish the season too.
yeah, I think so. He always finishes,
Except for that one year he didn't.
except for that, except for maybe last year.
All right, well let's do our playoff preview. Any comments in the chat before we do that? Anything we got to talk about with those guys?
Let me take a look here.
Even open it up. I could try, I guess, but it'll
I
probably
don't know. There's a lot. I can't really.
can't follow along. Maybe I can mute my Twitch. Take a look at it. Oh, I don't even
I
have a
think
chat.
5 to 10, but cannot get first or second. Magnus said. I'm not sure what that means. You can't get the first or second pick if you win it, maybe.
Bottom four play for top.
Crabs says step ladder format. I do kind of like that. I don't know how it would work, but Magnus, if there's 8 teams, bottom for top pick, 5 to 8 play for fifth. Yeah, I mean
That doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, what if you're gonna do it, do it. Like, don't just do it as like a bottom four team thing.
Sumter said step ladder. This isn't bowling.
I mean, a step ladder
Uh,
is hard because you don't like that. It's you can see it this season because there's a clear divide between the bottom guys and the next level, but it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like that. So I don't know. To me, it's just like do it. Just do it as a bracket. Who cares? It's simple.
Yeah, I mean the old system was pretty good for sure. And there might even be like if it's an odd number, there's going to be a play in for the bottom two as well, right? So yeah, that's
I think so. That makes sense to me. Ultra. Fuck it. I'll stay with modding and stats. Don't worry.
good
Pace of
stuff.
the league is going to shut us down anyway, so we're just rambling with ideas. Rocket with early rounds best of three and semis and finals best of five. Crab says that makes sense to me too. That's an easy way to do it.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Would then
Simple.
move quicker, hopefully too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it would just be cool. I always liked seeing those old series. Even if you just see the scores, it was like it would always be like Gamby and
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
else would be in those? Ellis before he started making the playoffs, he was always in those. Like it was competitive series.
Oh, they always were competitive. I'm like some of those ones Ultra won. Like there'd be some good teams in there. Like they would play. There would almost be like a second level of bracket playoffs. And this year, like it'd be fun to watch this year. That's why I was kind of encouraging it because like I just think it'd be a cool like bracket.
Yeah.
Like Chalky would be probably, let's say it was Autobahn, Chalky, and Krav, the three of them. Even if they all got to the finals, like that would be awesome series between those three guys.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And I also don't think it's not like it would be a guarantee that they would beat those other guys either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Maybe like Yoda's gotten quite a bit better. I could see Yoda taking some games off those three guys.
And then it would be the series in the middle too, like Jair Dazri or
Yeah,
Villain
definitely.
and
Yeah, that'd be a fun series. That's the way it would set up right now. It'd be, let's say it was those guys. So it'd be Krav. You'd have Maddie and Villain playing in a play-in to play Krav. You'd have Don Don going up against Autobahn. Dazri would get Chalky, and then Jer and Yoda would play. That'd be a good series, Jer and Yoda.
Journey. That'd be a great one, yeah. And G-Lock, I guess, just wouldn't participate in that.
Well, it would be he shouldn't participate if he's out.
No, I guess he's done. Yeah, yeah.
I think he's done. I mean, I don't think he unless he's changing his mind.
Yeah, he might.
Sagathon
But he
says
seems
Shitty Bill is back, and Ultra says G-Lock is gone. I think G-Lock is gone. I think he tried this again.
she peels back. Yes. All right, sick.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I'd really like to watch the Jer and Yoda series.
Yeah,
And I think
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yoda's streaming now, so that'd be good. We really need like, I don't know, you guys who are good at tech stuff, somebody should figure out a way that like it can just stream, like a bot stream. That would be a good thing to have. Press a button and it streams just like on somewhere. I don't know how it works, but
Sounds great. Yeah.
somebody figure that out.
Just fire it into the internet. Yeah.
That's right. Just make it fun.
Send it.
All right, well, enough talk about the shitty bill. Now that it's back, we'll leave it to the people smarter than us to figure it out.
All right, you want me to share a screen? You want to put this playoff bracket?
Yeah, yeah, deal. I wish we could adjust the playoff bracket in real time because it's not really accurate, but at least put the standings up.
Oh, you gotta accept my request here.
Ultra says that the site has the updated bracket, so I don't know if you can share a screen on the website.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So we go to the his. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, it's in the season 16.
What do you
Uh,
mean it's
like in the the playoff one we were looking at. Although it's not like updated by. It's kind of like no, it's not. It's no different. It's the same. Might as well put the standings up.
yeah,
I mean, still like we got to move things around. So at least it's the standings we can look at it.
right.
All right, so we're gonna do this in a couple. We're gonna try to do the best we can with what we know right now, and there's gonna be some. We're gonna be kind of doing best guesses, but we're also gonna try to go through like the potential matchups too, and we'll go from there. So we'll start with number one seed, which is lockdown Pink Elephants. Congratulations on a pretty fucking awesome season that guy had, coming off of winning the title. We haven't had a defending champ since I don't think since the 10th season of the W is the last time we've had a defending champ win because it was
You'd
the
be,
11. 11 was when Pitt won, 12 is
yeah,
when I won, 13 Manhatrick won, 14 Pitt won again, and then 15 Sumter won.
yeah, wow.
It's been 5 seasons in a row without the defending champ winning.
Wow, the new era, the dub.
That's right. This is the new like the new NBA era of parity. We've had in that 5 seasons we've had four champions. The only repeat has been Pitt. So yeah, so we'll
Wow.
see if Pink can do what no one's done in 5 seasons and repeat. His first matchup is very, very likely to be it's going to be the team that claws in because Taipei's getting the boot, and that's I think there's really only two choices. I think we're going to assume NJ Killer is going to pass Gopher, so it's going to be either Gaelic Gopher at 53 points or Krav who's at 50 points with 2 games left. Crab has to sweep his final 2 games. And we talked about it earlier, but I forget who he's playing now.
Crab's playing G-Lock.
Crab's got G-Lock and he has to sweep. He can't eat. Well, I don't know if Crab and Gopher
That's
tiebreaker.
what I wanted to check this. If he gets 3 points, I want to see who's getting the
They split overtime loss, overtime win. Crab and Gopher. So it would turn to wins. But if Crab is split, he only got 3 points. Well, I guess yeah, he'd have to have lost one of those games. So he'd
then
only
then
be three
he would
wins.
have less wins, right?
Exactly. So Gopher will have the tiebreaker at 16 unless
So
Crab.
Crab needs to win. He needs to win both his games basically to get in. And there's no other, I don't think there's any other chance, right? Like
Audubon's out.
Chalky's out.
Well, the only other chance is NJ Killer loses out, right? He's
Yeah,
got
or if he
six
doesn't
games
if he doesn't
remaining.
play his games or more likely if he doesn't play his games, right?
Right. Yeah. He's got two against Maddie still left. So he should pass. If he plays, he should pass those guys. So I think let's assume that it'll be Gaelic or Crab. If you're Pink, who would you rather play?
Whew. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see if they've played. Let's ask him. What do you
Pink,
think?
who would you rather play?
His name's here.
Sumter against
Sumter beat Crab 6-1, 3-2 in OT. He then beat Gophers 5-2 and 2-1. Okay, so similar.
tight. Where's that Sumter? I'd rather play Gopher. Look at him stepping up with some bulletin board material.
Rather play Gopher. Yeah, I don't know who I'd rather play in that matchup. Both guys actually give me some trouble at times. I mean, plus minus wise, Crabs at 0, Gophers -9 right here. Gophers have given up a lot of goals, eh? 141.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember I rated him quite high in the defensive ratings. That's not might have not been accurate with that. Is he
right.
like, yeah, he's really low in the goals against, eh?
Well, he's by far the worst out of those teams. He's like goals against average, like he's almost at the bottom level.
I'm
With
surprised by that. 132 goals for to Crab's 122, but he still has two more games, so that's not too far off.
I think that's the right choice. As much as that, as much as I think Gophers is a good player, I think Crab could give some real trouble
I
to
mean, didn't Crab beat you in the queue in a series?
Crab beat me in the series in the queue. Yeah, he's pretty tough. Like he's still, he's not going to score a lot, but he's doing pretty good on the defensive end, even though he doesn't grab the goalie.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I don't think either of those two are going to beat Sumter. Let's be honest here, but I
Oh no,
think
huge underdogs against Sumter, of course, but
is there any world in which either of them could pull off an upset in your mind?
no, I don't think so.
I don't think so
No,
either.
I don't think so at all. Like Sumter's probably winning that series in five against either of them, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so
It's
too.
too much firepower.
Yeah.
He's at 109. Like the goal differential is yeah, it's quite interesting to look at actually, like how much higher he is than everyone else.
I mean, he led the league in goals against
Yeah, which is not something you'd expect from Sumter actually at all. So that's pretty impressive.
and led the league in goals for.
Yeah. Wow.
Holy shit. Guy's like a fucking juggernaut. I mean, yeah, I do think though his goals for is it's an illusion. Like I'm not buying this goals for nonsense because he scores 8, 9, 10. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So at that part, but the goals against is really impressive.
So I beat him once. I beat him once. You beat him twice this year.
Well, I beat him twice, like easy. Like it wasn't even a hard match.
Oh, it doesn't even have Biron. I thought he or what's his name? Boucher. All
Boucher's
right, so pink, we'll say pink in that one. 23 2-1 home record from Pink.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Of course, one of those losses was when I shut him out. All right, number two seed is me. I think it's going to be Wolf at 15 by the looks of it. Even if Wolf wins his last two games, he is going to be at 59 points. So there's a chance New Jersey Killer gets here.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's Wolf.
I'm guessing it's Wolf as well. Sagathon still could fall here if he loses, let's say, two. If he
Yeah,
wins one, he should be out of this spot. And if he wins both against Saganay's last two, he'll be past Richfield. So my bet is it's Wolf. There's a chance it's NJ Killer.
seems pretty likely it's Wolf. Wolf's got to play two against Vic. Um,
There's a chance it's Vic too, but he's not that far behind. I think he'll catch him pretty easily.
that's true. Could be Vic. Yeah.
I don't think it will be. He's still got 10 games left. If he gets them in,
I mean, if Wolf were to beat Vic twice, that actually might be. Yeah,
like what are the odds that Vic go doesn't win five out of his last 10? He's got
I mean,
Baytown, he's got North Bay, he's got the Villain, he's got Sugar Valley, and he's got the Wolf. He's
yeah, he should get five of those. Yeah.
yeah, he should at least get he should get six of those with even if he gets swept by Highland, he should get six of those anyway.
So what's that put him at? If he gets six, that's
There's
60
honestly there's a good
points.
chance that he gets both against Baytown, both against Rockford or whatever they are, both against Sugar Valley, splits with Wolf and splits with North Bay, let's say. So that would give him 8 wins out of 10, 16 more points, which would put him at 64. So that
Right.
puts him ahead of Sagathon and Richfield, puts him into 11.
Right.
And probably Lloyd and Unholy still get ahead of him. So that's probably his ceiling. Like even if he
Yeah.
wins, he's still going to be 68 points. He's still going to be probably under Unholy. He's
Yeah.
under Sutton and he's still under Red and under Providence. So that's probably his probably his ceiling here is about 11.
I
And
think so. Yeah.
the
I think
chance he
so.
gets there, I think would be a reason. So let's so Vic's not going to be in that 15th seed, put it that way.
No. So probably Wolf. I think that's very, very likely that's Wolf.
What has Wolf done in the playoffs? Like he was doing so good.
No, Wolf had these couple of years I saw, let's say starting at 13, maybe.
Last year, he got swept by Mary Hill in round one and only scored 2 goals.
Right.
Season 14, he was 8 seed and he lost to Min Hat-trick in 6 games. Season 13, he was the 3rd seed and he beat Sutton in 6 games and then knocked out Tegucigalpa.
Yeah, this is his big run. Right.
Went all the way to the finals, season 13. So it's only been 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago that he had a run to the finals.
Even season 12 is the semis.
Yeah, that's right. So those were his like, but that was his fortress teams.
Yeah.
And then he just traded away his
But
good
he also beat Hoff season 11 too, like in first round. And then took you, like you guys played there. He's, what's this, a six gamer?
6 games. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I must have let him win a couple of those to make it interesting.
The season 10, he got swept first round by Providence.
That's
So the
right.
season 11 is like season 11 to what 14 is where is he in this one? Oh, he lost first round.
Yeah, 13 was his high water mark.
So 11 to 13 was the peak Wolf. Yeah.
We'd have to
Yeah,
look.
I mean it's kind of surprising to see him actually as the 15 seed now because he was pretty consistently like where was he in this? Oh, this is this year, yeah. Or this is last year. Where was he last
Last year
year?
he was 16. He played Mary Hill round one.
Oh, right, right.
Good
Yeah, so
season.
it is
So
like he's really dropped off these past two seasons, I guess, eh?
yeah, and like he's not his plus minus is plus 17. Like it's okay, but it's he's almost losing as much as he's winning. I don't know what it is that he's doing. I haven't watched him play enough. I haven't seen his games. I don't, maybe he's not playing X's anymore. Like who knows?
I mean, he went from the three seed in season 13 to the 15 to the 16 and the 15 seed. So yeah, it's quite a big drop off. I mean, what's his goal? He's 102 goals against plus 17. I mean, not remarkable. What would you say in that? Have you just played him that one time? I think so, eh?
Yeah, in this I don't even know what I did within this season. I don't even remember those games. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't expect. I mean, I'm not playing amazing. I was like having, I was feeling really good for a while this season, but now I'm kind of like back to. I haven't been playing much, which is the problem. But I still don't think I'd have a problem with beating Wolf in round one. Although actually interesting that this would be the Kopitar Corey Perry matchup.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right.
That's a good little side angle on this series.
Let's get into the trade. Let's see who won this trade. Where's the, how do we find this trade history?
Oh yeah,
This is amazing. Was it just a straight up Perry for what's
Perry.
going on here? Oh, we got like Q trades in here too.
Can you search by team?
This Wolves made 18 trades.
It was Perry and who the hell was that guy at? Oh, Bobby Ryan for Jeff Carter and Kopitar.
Oh, right, right. I don't know how to find this here.
Says filter at the top, somebody says.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Highland.
All leagues. You can even just go with the dub.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. We have access to all this information right now.
Probably have to put in the wolf actually for this one.
No. Capital.
Oh, we got some old school Yanni Niedema, John Madden. Oh, this is sick actually. I'm gonna enjoy
Hmm.
Joe Thornton for Zetterberg, Pronger. Holy moly, that was a haul for Joe Thornton.
Richfield wins the trade.
Richford's leading this trade right now. I don't know about that.
Production points. What does that even mean? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Production points.
Oh, this is
Okay,
great.
lead by 9 production points. Hamilton wins again. He's undefeated so far. Pitt wins this trade. Aaron Miller and a first for a first. All right, we gotta somehow get to the more recent trades. Gotta filter this from the opposite direction.
Is it going? Yeah,
Or maybe it's
here.
not even in any order. That would be good too. Just random.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm losing interest. Yeah, anyway, it was a good trade.
There it is. Is that
I
it?
actually got to it too, eh? Oh man. Just when I gave up.
Well, it was a good trade. That'll be it. So do you think Wolf can beat me? That's the question.
I don't know. This is a different one. This is Boucher for Sean Burke. You and Wolf have
Way back.
oh man, what is going on here? You got a ton of picks.
Highland gave first round pick, another first round pick, another first round pick, and Boucher for a first round pick from Highland. That was the one that was like his pick three or something.
Oh, okay. Um, I don't think he can beat you, but if he's been like him and Nips have been working on the his game, potentially he could make that a scary series if his goalie's on. I think that's the difference. When he's locked in at goalie, he's actually quite tough to beat. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, I would pick you, but I wouldn't be like 100% shocked if I check back in a couple days and it's and Wolf pulled off an upset.
Yeah.
Oh, we already got two games in this Maryhill Providence series here. Providence is already going.
Providence
Oh
is all the
shit.
way to the finals. It's no semifinals.
Conference finals.
This is a prediction. Watch out for Providence this season. He just swept me like 2 days ago.
Yeah, those are huge losses too, eh?
That was frustrating, 2 losses too. I hadn't played in a while, and he's like, "Yeah, I got some time now." I'm like, "Cool, let's do it." And I was like really wanting to win because I wanted to get that first seed. But anyway, he beat me twice.
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
pretty good. He's playing good right now. He was on a roll that night. He beat like 6 guys in a row.
Yeah, he's been rolling. Another great season.
Yeah.
Just churns out good season after good season.
Yeah, we should look back and do a deep dive on Providence in the playoffs because I think he's been there every single year. In the
Yeah, I think you might be
meantime, we're
right.
going to talk about number 3 seed is Tickle Puss, number 3. What a season for him. 180 goals for. So he's just behind Sumter in the goals for department. 105 goals against. He's got a plus 75 differential. A really amazing season for a guy who I kind of thought was washed up, but he looks like he's back. I think so. I think in this is the one where it's really uncertain who's going to end up here.
So
I
he
think
plays the 14.
it's going to be, I think it's going to be, if assuming Vic does what I think he's going to do, this is going to be either Woodland, Minhatrick, or Richfield. I'm expecting Minhatrick to pass Richfield by beating Saguenay twice. So really, this is going to be Richfield or Woodland.
Wow.
And
Didn't
I am
Woodland beat him
really,
last year?
that's what I was just going to say. Woodland beat him. I think it was in the first round last year.
Yeah, here it is. Five versus 12 last year. This would be a 3 versus 14. Oh man.
So that would be awesome. Let's hope that that's where Woodland falls. That'd be really good.
That would be a great matchup. Holy.
What was it last year? How many games did they go? Seven,
6 looks like
six. Woodland wins it.
Woodland and 6.
Yeah, that was it. That was the year for Puss. That was a great bracket for him.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Wow, okay. So that's a real possibility then. Probably most likely to play Woodland or Clinton
yeah, I think those are the two most likely, Richfield or
or
Woodland.
even Saga, really. If Saga somehow only wins one of those games.
Yeah, it's possible. If G-Lock beats Sagathon, then yeah, he would be below Richfield, then it would be Sagathon. So if you're, I guess if you're Puss, is Puss on there? Out of those three teams, would you rather play Richfield, Woodland, or Sagathon?
Richfield, Woodland, Sagathon, yeah. Has he played? I mean, yeah, I was looking at some old ones. He had lost to Sagathon a few times in the playoffs.
I'm assuming he would not choose Sagathon. That would be your last choice out of those guys.
Probably go Richfield in this.
I think that's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah,
Richfield hasn't
Richfield.
won a
So
playoff series.
Richfield would be fine, yeah. I feel like they've played. You just look at the playoff history with Puss here. Beat Mary Hill first round in 13.
Just couldn't
Beat
handle
Sugar
the high road.
Valley. Beat Providence in 7. Whew.
What is that in 12 and then lost to me?
11. He beat Sunnyvale. Destroyed Sunnyvale. Yeah, he played Manhattrick in season 10. They lost in 7.
Hmm.
And I think they played again, and he lost to. He lost to Renfrew when Renfrew's crazy run in '09.
He hasn't made the Final Four in a really long time. There it is. 08.
Oh, eight's the last Final Four?
I think so. I wasn't looking that closely, but
I was just looking at his first round. Providence in 7, he's beat twice. I'd like to see that somehow again.
yeah, that'd be a good one. So Tegucigalpa against, yeah, like 08, the W8 season, he was in the Final Four, lost to Maryhill. Before
He
that,
was
he was always in
crushing Sunnyvale.
Sunnyvale was the most overrated player this league's ever seen.
Tuck, Tuck Toyak took as the underdog. What an upset by Puss there. Holy.
Is that the year of the tears?
Where's the one I'm looking for here? Richfield. No, where's the yeah, here it is. Colorado Richfield, season 5, the one seeded Colorado.
Mr. Tex. What a guy. He was messaging me that whole season. Roenick scored another hat trick tonight. I'm so
Yeah,
pumped.
he was great, man. I gotta get him back. I
Where is
guess they never played then, Puss and Richfield. I thought they had played in the playoffs, but doesn't look like it.
that'd be an interesting one. I think Puss would beat Richfield.
Yeah,
And
I
I,
think so.
I think I would pick Minhatrick over Puss. And the Woodland one, like, man, I don't even know.
It's a bad matchup for Puss. That's really bad.
This
Woodland's
season,
tough in the playoffs. Like he's really good.
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just like, I keep watching him do these amazing things in the playoffs, and then I play in the regular season. I'm like, this guy doesn't seem that good. I'm not really sure what to make of him.
He's tough. He's tough to score on. I honestly think I would probably pick him in that again. I mean, it's tough not to. Seen it 2 straight seasons.
He beat Puss two in a row, 2 seasons in a row.
No, but we've seen him go on runs two
Oh,
seasons. Like
yeah.
he he lost in seven to Sumter last year,
Yeah,
like in the
that was his
semis.
best Sumter's hardest matchup the whole playoffs. It's only seven gamer.
And then the year before that, he made it to,
He beat Providence both years, right?
yeah, he beat Providence. Oh, he lost to Pitt in the second round that year, which again, though, was like
I
he won
remember
the
that
last
series.
game
They
3 to
won the
2.
final two games, right?
No, Woodland won 3 to 2 in game six and then called the series.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a tough one though. I'm guessing Richfield and Puss would be the matchup, and if so, then I would go Puss in that one, probably in six. I could see that being an entertaining series, like really up and down.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one. Okay, that's cool. So we're saying could be Puss, could be Minhatrick. We're not sure about that one. Okay,
Pitt is now locked in to four.
no, he's Red can still take four on a tiebreaker with Pitt. If Red wins out,
Oh,
they split. So if Red wins out, he'd have another four wins. He'd have 38 wins. So he'd have the win tiebreaker over Pitt. So I don't
and
know, and that's a tough one. I don't know what Red's gonna do here.
Red's got Jair and Saguenay. Oh, he's just got the two. I thought he had four. Yeah, he's just got the two series.
Here in Saguenay, I think it's pretty likely that Red takes that actually.
Yeah,
That he wins those four games, and then he ends up in the tiebreaker over Nips, and that'll push Pitt to fifth.
right.
So let's assume that that's the case. So Red sitting in fourth. He's then going to have again one of those Woodland, Minhatrick, or
Phew.
Richfield, and then Pitt's going to have the other one. So there's three possible matchups. It's Puss.
Well, Vic is in that too, though.
Oh fuck Vic, fuck Vic, hurry up and play your games. Yeah, you're right, man. That's what I was. Yeah, earlier I was saying that too. Vic, I think Vic is going to be right in that mix. Those four guys.
This is just tough, right? Like it's tough.
The
You've
thing is,
got because he's at 571 winning percentage right now. What were you saying earlier? He probably wins eight of those games or something.
I think he wins eight or nine of those games. He probably wins eight because Vic seems to lose the odd game to like players he should beat. So I'd say let's say he wins eight. That puts him at
64
664, which is enough to get him over top of Clinton and Sagathon, and
and Woodland.
it probably puts him into pit to seat 11,
Yeah,
which then pushes Sagathon to 12 or to 13, and NJK to 12 or 13. Same with,
right.
I mean, Clinton could be 14 here. There's a pretty good chance of that. And if Clinton was 14, then he would get plus. I think that's probably the most likely.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Then that would leave Sagathon or Woodland to play Red and Pitt.
Right. Man, that's tough. That's real tough.
Is there who if you could just design those matchups for what you would like to watch, who would you pair against each other?
Yeah, good question. I have never seen the Saga Red matchup in the playoffs, which would be kind of.
Yeah, it
I
wouldn't
think
be.
I would like to watch Saga Pitt again. That's always a great series. I mean, Pitt and Woodland. I think I would honestly probably go Red Saga, Woodland Pitt. Like Woodland Pitt will be good.
Yeah, those guys.
It's tough to turn down the Saga Pitt matchup though. That's a juicy one.
I do love the Sega Pit first rounder is awesome. One of the champs going out early. That'd be really good. Mary Hill, Woodland would actually be a really cool stylistic matchup.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally different, like totally different styles. Red just goes crazy all game, and Woodland's pretty calculating about everything.
What do you think of the Red Saga matchup?
I like it. I like it. It's like stylistically, I think Red's pretty close to how I play, and I like those matchups with Sagathon are kind of fun because it's like he just sits back and he just bombard him with shit, and then he scores a stupid goal. Red will be losing his mind because he'll be doing some down Bs on him. It's a pretty good one.
But Pitt Saga, I'm just gonna look at the recent history in the playoffs. So Season 14, Pitt beats Saga in seven and then goes on to win the championship. That's in the semifinals. Season 13, they don't play. That's when Saga wins it. Don't play season 12. Don't play this season. Do they? I thought they had more matchups, no?
Sega and Pitt? I don't
Oh,
know.
here we go. Pitt and Saga. Saga beat him in seven to go to the finals.
Hmm. What is that? Season 10?
Season 10. So they played twice in the semifinals in the past four seasons or five seasons,
Okay.
and each of them have won in seven.
Hmm.
I was thinking this
Yeah.
was a final for some reason, but it's a semis, yeah.
I kind of like the idea of that being a first rounder just to see one of those guys go out.
Yeah, it's pretty juicy.
But I do think stylistically, I would rather see Saga against Red and Pitt against Woodland.
Yeah, I think so too.
Problem with, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Pitt against Woodland is a good matchup. I think Woodland is not gonna probably doesn't even know that Pitt won a couple of them. Like he's just like whatever, anybody, take all comers. So I think he'd be a fun guy to watch in that first round. So who do you think? So Sagathon versus Red or Pitt, like there's not really a favorite in those series. Who would you take in those? Sagathon over Red?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of their matchups. I can't even like picture those two playing each other. I honestly would probably go Pitt over Saga right now.
Pitt over Saga. Yeah, I think so too. Pitt's better than him. Although he's just such a pain in the ass in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean it's totally different. Like,
I don't know. Pink's saying we should pull their head to heads, but I don't know what that means. Like, what are you
is
saying?
that actually up to date or
I don't even know what he's talking about.
no? I think there was a thing on the how do I do that?
I don't know why or Pink doesn't have his own podcast. Fucking guy knows a lot.
Oh no.
404 doesn't even exist.
Coaches maybe.
Coach
Head
Dash
to head. Here we go. Here we go.
head to head. Look at
Choose
this.
coach. A Tonzer?
He's there. Leviathan.
Where's Sega here? Oh, there he is.
Aftershock. What a guy. Head to head results. Well, it's like dial up. Oh, look at this.
So who's who? Like I'm kind of confused here. So Saga is his record against Pitt?
I would think that would be Pitt's record against Segathon.
25, 37, and 4.
If that's right, then oh, you got regular season, but change it to playoffs. So that's odd. I'm surprised by that. That Segathon would have 12 more wins against Pitt in regular season.
Playoffs, Pitt is 10 and 7 versus them.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. What years are they? Season 14. Scroll down a bit. Season 10.
Yeah,
Season.
those are the
Oh, and
two. And
then
then
Q.
oh the
So what
Q as
about Red
well.
and Sega? So that's including the Q. So they're almost split, but in the W, they're split almost exactly even.
So what am I looking up? Red and Saga?
Yeah.
Master of
WPA.
Puppets. Let's check out this
WPA.
one first here. Master of Puppets. It should just say traded Gretzky. Didn't play a game. Zeros.
One big deal and then walked away as the champ. Red against Sega. Oh, 6-4.
6 and 4 in the play. I'll queue.
Oh, Q. They've never played in the dub. Hmm.
It's the regular season. Yeah, that's kind of wild how they've never played. Hopefully, oh.
Red, it just kills them. But regular season's hard to say with Saginaw. Yeah, anyway, that's good to know. So okay, well that's likely to be the matchups. It's going to be Red in seed 4, probably Nips in seed 5, and then who knows who they play. All right, so that takes us to seed 6. Let's go back to the standing chart. Seed 6 is looking very likely to be Ultra Magnus. I think that's the most likely outcome here.
Pretty well guaranteed, eh? As long as Red wins.
Yeah, if Red wins, well, the only thing is if Red sweeps all 4 games, yeah, it's guaranteed.
True. I guess if he loses one, then
He
no.
loses one, then Ultra's fifth, and then Ultra's going to have the matchups we just talked about.
Right.
I think this is likely to be Vic against Ultra.
Yeah.
If I was predicting it, that's I think the most likely outcome here.
Interesting.
Vic and
Check out
Ultra
some.
is super interesting.
Let's
That's
check out some stats here.
Vic's got like old man style now. He's like the old guy in your pickup basketball league who just knows a bunch of little tricks and stuff. He's
Just
got
grinds out wins.
yeah, like he just pulls these weird moves out and like I don't know, he just become this like hard to beat guy. It's hard to believe because his lineup sucks. Like
Do you see Vic on here? I don't even. Did he have any other names or?
it's always been Marcus Vick or Michael Vick or some Vick. There it is, Mike Vick EBC top above him.
Uh,
Regular season Ultra has more wins than he.
wow. Oh no, no. Okay.
6 and 8.
6-8. That's it. Not many matches.
Yeah,
Although it looks like Ultra's on a bit of a streak lately. They played this year?
yeah, there you go. Home and
Oh
away.
yeah, I guess they just played. Yeah. My
Well,
bad.
so Ultra won in overtime and lost.
Definitely not in the playoffs. They haven't played though.
I wouldn't think so. This is a good matchup actually. If they do play in the playoffs, that's great. 0-3.
Oh,
We did play.
season one. Oof,
18-1. The 3-game sweep.
that is a nice team name. What does that say? Back row?
Barrow. That's his. So Vic versus Ultra. I think you know what I think will happen in this series is they're gonna play late at night. Like it'll be like an 11:30 start time. Ultra will agree to it because he's a nice dude and he's gonna just be out of his element because he doesn't normally play that late and then he's gonna lose.
Yeah. I mean, we saw Vic last year. What was that? He beat Unholy, right? Like he
He beat Unholy last year, yeah.
as the like similar seed, I want to say. Like it was
I don't remember which
to
season.
7-10. Yeah, this would be a 6-11.
I mean, his team was a lot better last year, but he swept Unholy.
Yeah. Looked very impressive in that actually.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's a good player, really good. I think he'll beat Ultra, and especially I think it's because Ultra is gonna. It's just gonna be hard to play like that. Even for me, like if I end up playing Vic in the playoffs, like it's not fun to try to schedule with him and then play like at 10:30 at night or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna come into play here because Ultra's not gonna. He's gonna go along with whatever.
Well, it kind of has to. There's no other options really. You kind of have to play that late. So,
Yeah, yeah. So
I mean,
that's
what a season for Ultra though. 34, 11, 2 and 5 after
yeah.
not making the playoffs last year. Is that him? Oh, he did make it. Okay.
He made it. And the year before, I think he was like that was when he had that really good year we gave him most improved. He was like
Oh, so he's been okay.
this is his third straight year in the playoffs, I think. Do you see him on there? Or was it
Yeah.
2 seasons before that, maybe? The one at maybe season 13. He was a high seed.
Yeah, yeah, he played me. I beat him in 7. Yeah, that was a good series actually. Or I beat him in 6, it looks
He's
like.
made playoffs 3 out of 4 seasons now.
I
So
mean, the last two times in the playoffs, it's been unstreamed. It's been the recorded. That happened in mine too. He like records them, but then
yeah.
post the box scores. So hopefully this series just record and then like post the recording before the box scores.
Yeah,
I
they
actually would
should.
like to watch that Vic series, but there's no chance it'll be the late night.
Well, it won't be streamed either. Like
Won't be
those,
streamed. It'll be recorded and
yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Recorded with box scores posted.
but I would like to see that that series. That'd be a good one. I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick. I mean, Ultra has a shot in that series if he's yeah. But Vic's tough. Vic's really tough in the playoffs. I'll go Ultra to mix it up here as the higher seed.
Yeah, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know if Ultra's ever won a playoff series.
he's not. He's talked about it before. He's still never got past round one.
Kind
And
of crazy, eh?
bro,
Like
this way, like Vic is not a bad matchup for him. Like compared to his other choices are likely to be Sagathon.
Woodland, Sagathon.
I don't think Clinton is an option because Sagathon's going to win those two games probably. But although if I was Ultra, I would out of those teams, I would want to play Richfield. Like that's a style that would match good with Ultra.
Yeah,
But I don't think that's likely. And Woodland against Ultra, I'm not sure. I think I'd pick Woodland in that series.
yeah. So it's
Sagathon,
basically, yeah, it would be those three options probably. Sagathon, Woodland, or Vic, right? Who we'd play.
if I was Ultra, I'd probably choose Vic out of that matchup, out of those three.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right about that. That's a tough matchup still, though.
Got the worst roster, and none of those are easy. Like, there's no easy matchups in the playoffs at this point.
I mean, whose is worse now? Ultra's roster is abysmal. Like what he's done with this roster is really impressive. Own Camilleri, Burrows, Ribeiro,
Not
Zetterberg.
horrible. This season's not horrible.
Not that bad, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, they're slow as anything, but it starts to get really, really bad next season, and then it just gets worse after that. Like
Burrows. Oof.
he said, "Oh, on today he's going to trade Broder." It's like he's down to those last four seasons, and they're not even good.
Yeah, Vic actually probably has he honestly probably has a better roster this year. He's got these speedy guys. What's Vic's
I remember looking at
that's a
when.
tough one. Yeah, I don't know. That's 6'11" then, so I'll uh I'll pick Mags in that one.
Okay, we got seven is Mary Hill, likely to be Mary Hill. I think that's pretty highly likely.
Right.
And and then you're into this matchup. So you basically so we have four teams left. We got Mary Hill, Hamilton, North Bay, and Providence.
Wow.
It's very likely that Mary Hill ends up in seventh, and those three guys end up in some order, eight, nine, 10.
South Hills, right? He's
So
end up in
South Hills will be not as he'll be behind Mary Hill, but ahead of North Bay. So they that's the four likely to be against each other in some
And
fashion.
it's also likely that, like, if I had to choose my matchup with these four, I would want to see South Hills Hamilton rematch
So
and Providence and Unholy. I think those would be great series.
I think
But
that's
I
not.
think it seems very unlikely that both Unholy and Lloyd, because they play each other, like they both are not going to pass Hamilton, I don't think, right?
It's most likely they're going to split, which would be then put them at four games left at 64 points. They'd both have to win those four games.
I know
Have to,
Providence has to play
oh, they only
Woodland.
have to win three of those four games. They each only have to win four out of their last six to pass Hamilton.
Okay, okay.
Am I right on that? Yeah, four wins puts them at 70 points.
Right.
Four out of their last six to pass Hamilton. They can both do that. I don't know who else they play, but Sagan I think is on both of them, right?
Providence definitely has to play Woodland, I remember, and Unholy.
So there's four of his six. Those are no easy games. Who's his last one? Unholy Pro.
He's
Oh, and
got
then
Unholy, he's got that Rockford and Woodland. Yeah,
Rockford
interesting.
plays. He should get two, and then he just needs to split those other two, and he'd pass Hamilton. And then
Huh.
Unholy, who does he have? I think he had some hard teams left.
Unholy's got Chalky, I want to say. What's uh, he's got Vic,
Bro,
Providence, Chalky.
he really has to beat Chalky twice. And then he's got to take 1-1. If he does that, though, that's doable too.
Yeah.
If these two split with each other, I think it's likely that they could both finish ahead of Hamilton.
Wow.
If we give you your South Hills versus Hamilton, and then the Providence Unholy matchup would be 8-9.
That'd be great. I would love to see that South Hills Hamilton rematch. That was what's that, season 12?
That was the one where
No,
I was like shocked at Hamilton's ability to shapeshift. He was so
not
good.
that one. When was that? Season 11? Yeah, this one, season 11.
Oh, it's been a long time now, actually.
I know, I didn't realize South Hills was the 5 seed that year. Hamilton was the 12. South Hills wins the first two games. Hamilton wins three in a row, these high scoring, crazy games. South Hills wins 6-5, and then Hamilton wins a 2-1 game seven. That was his big statement. That might have been his first playoff win,
Is it his
series
only
win.
playoff win? Has he won
What?
since then?
Good question. I mean, he's been pretty high. Lost to Hoth the next year. Lost to Highland as the 14 seed the year after that. Where is he here? He's not even in the playoffs the year after that. Wow,
That was
he's
his tank year. That was his.
oh right. And then he was the 3 seed last year. Yeah, he got swept by Providence last year.
So he hasn't won a series since we gave him so much credit for
Wow, that's actually kind of crazy, yeah.
since season 11, he hasn't won a playoff series, and he
Huh.
would be going up against South Hills, who, and honestly, I mean, I said this during our award show. I think South Hills is the team that is gonna really like start to do good soon, like gonna be a contender in the next few seasons.
Yeah.
I'm picking South Hills in this one. I think he's gonna crush him.
Crush him. I don't know. I actually don't mind that matchup for Sutton at all, but I don't know. Yeah. I would probably pick South Hills, but barely. Like I think that's a 7 gamer. What would you pick in like if it's a Providence South Hills or a North Bay South Hills? Like who's the matchup that South Hills should want in that?
Interesting question. I think if I were South Hills, so I think if South Hills plays a lot, kind of like I play and Maryhill plays.
Yeah.
North Bay struggles against that style.
Okay.
So I
Makes
think if
sense. Yeah.
but I also think Hamilton, even though Hamilton beat South Hills, I think that's a pretty good matchup. I think if I was South Hills, I'd want to avoid Providence at this point. Like Providence
Just
is
a
just
run and gun.
running gun in those stupid down Bs. Like it's down Bs are really difficult for if you play that style where you're like very aggressive, like defensively trying to body check all the time. The down Bs are really problematic. You just give up way too many down B chances. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I would want to avoid Providence, and I would take either Hamilton or North Bay if I was Mary Hill.
He beat Hamilton 4-0, 3-0 this year. Split with North Bay. Providence won 3-2 and won 9-2. Providence has some ridiculous scores against them this year. I gotta look at this. Didn't Sumter beat him like he lost 6-7 to Betty Ford, lost 5-1 to Baytown, lost 9-2 to South Hills, it lost 8-1 to Sumter. Like just hilarious scores.
5-1 to plus. 5-4, he beat me. He gives up a
Crazy.
ton of chances. Like still gives up all kinds of breakaway chances. In some ways, it's like South Hills. He's so good on the breakaways that it might also be deadly for him to play Providence. Like Providence might
Right.
stand a chance.
But I think these teams probably want to avoid South Hills. I think.
If you were unholy, would you rather play Providence, Hamilton, or South Hills? I think you'd rather play Providence or
I
Hamilton.
would rather play Providence or Hamilton than South Hills, I think, as unholy, yeah. The question I have is as Hamilton, who do you prefer? Like he just got swept by Providence in this season and in the playoffs last year as the higher seed.
Oh
And
man, if
he
I'm
beat South Hills
Hamilton,
in a playoff series. Like
yeah, you don't want Providence if you're Hamilton. Not after last year. He's rattled by Providence. There's no fucking way. The first down B that goes in game one, Sutton's not going to I think if you're Sutton, you're probably as much as it's not like as much as Unholy is probably better than him. I think he's probably rather playing Unholy.
he'd rather play unholy than
I think I would
even
if
though
I
he beat South Hills and
maybe he feels good about the South Hills matchup. Actually, I don't know. I think with Sutton, it's a lot of like mental thing too. So maybe he would feel very confident going in against South Hills.
yeah.
I think if I was him though, I would rather play Unholy, even though I think Unholy's better than him. I think just as more. It's more like of a normal style.
Right.
And Sutton kind of does better against, I think, like regular kind of consistent styles. He could those games
Right.
be
Right.
low scoring, they'd be 2-1. It'd be just a regular NHL 95 game.
Right. I mean, similar to my series with him that same year, like we went to seven. That me and Unholy play a pretty similar style, I would say.
Yeah, Sutton against you, I think he wouldn't mind playing that series. It'd be
Right.
again, he wouldn't be a favorite, but I think yeah, I think it's normal. Maybe he'd be okay against South Hills. I don't know. I don't think Providence is a good matchup for him at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fascinating grouping there. Yeah, I'm
Honestly,
hoping.
if I was North Bay, I'd probably want Providence out of those guys. Like it's just kind of interesting that I don't think these guys would want the same things.
What did Providence do against North Bay? Oh, they haven't played yet. Are these guys playing? Or was there any games on here tonight? Just zero, huh?
People are done.
I mean, at least like most of them are done, but it's so what's most likely then? You think they're both gonna pass Sutton and Sutton gets 10th.
That's I think that's going to happen. I think Unholy and Providence are going to be end up being 8 and 9. So it'll be South Hills against Hamilton.
So then
Unholy.
what you pick South Hills in that?
I pick South Hills over Hamilton, and I don't know actually. I think I'm picking North Bay on Providence over Providence. I'm not sure. That one's a tough one for me. But I think North Bay kind of will win that series. That's a good matchup for Unholy.
Yeah, I kind of think so too, although we seem to pick against Providence every year and he
He is playing awesome right now.
that's a tough one. Yeah, that would be a really good series. I mean, I want to say they played way back in the day, like season three. Here we go. Season three. The only scores inputted. Providence 1-0, Providence 2-1, 6-2, 2-1, 4 game sweep over Unholy back in season three.
That's when Unholy didn't win a game for like 4 or 5 playoffs.
The early seasons, eh?
Providence then got beat by Sudbury.
Oh. Then he had to play Colin next year. Yeah, that's a rough that was when Providence was what, the number one seed, I think. Yeah, he was dominant.
Yeah. Number one seed, and then Colin beat him.
And then this this is the best series. First game, I didn't watch this one. I remember seeing the score after 8-1.
That was comical font. I remember watching that game. Comical font just ran up the score, and I think the host was really shitty, and like it was brutal. I just remember Unholy being like, "This is so fucking dumb." Like I think he was like he couldn't even see. Like even we were watching, it was like they were portaling all over the place. Comical font just kept scoring and scoring and and then I think it was after didn't Unholy come back and win like 4 in a row?
Four straight, just blew them out of the match up here.
I'm pretty sure that was it. Comical font quit the league.
Comical font was so annoying, man. Like would run up the score, just could not lose. Like that was the most frustrating like quality. Like once, I think the next year lost like a bunch of games to start and then just quit. After going on about how like fun the league was when they were winning. Like, oh man,
Yeah,
that was like that's a crazy one.
writing articles. That was a funny game. I just remember Unholy after being like, "Fuck me!" Like it was the worst section. She just kept scoring and scoring and like celebrating, kind of like being all proud.
8-1 and then getting swept. That's good stuff. All right, so and then yeah, I don't know. Have you tracked what the next rounds would be or what? It's kind of
There's a few of them that I think we could talk about. I think so. The next one would be Pink would play the winner out of Unholy and Providence, which I think would be an interesting series.
I don't know. Pink's kind of owned both of them. It feels like lately.
Yeah, but I think Pink at North Bay. I don't think North Bay's beating Pink. Providence, same thing. I don't think they're beating Pink.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I think that those are both pretty good matchups for Pink.
Then if we have me winning, I'd have to play the winner of South Hills and Hamilton.
Wow.
That's a good one. Like I would much, much, much rather play Hamilton. So if I don't, that's a tough series for me. It'd
Yeah,
be a
that's a
fun
tough
series.
matchup.
Our games end up being like super high scoring and stuff, so it'd be a fun one. But he beat me in the queue not too long ago.
Yeah, that'd be a great one.
Yeah. So that's a good one. Then we'd have so it'd be the Puss kind of well, who knows who? Puss probably against Richfield. I think Puss will probably end up Richfield and beat him. And then number 3 seed plays the winner of 6 seed, which would now we're getting into the Valhalla
That's
Italy.
the Vic and
Like this could break for Puss so good. That would be the best case if you're Puss. Play Richfield in round one and you play the winner of Italy and Magnus in round two.
yeah, he seems to match up pretty well with both actually.
I think so. He just beat Italy, but that was in pure, but like or he just beat Vic in pure. I think that's like the perfect matchup for him with either of those two guys.
Yeah, yeah, I
If
agree.
it breaks that way, then we could have Puss back in the final four this season. Should be good. And
What's who are these names? Valhalla. I mean, he lost. He won 4-0 and lost 8-3 to Magnus, so maybe not. Let's check out the head to heads here. This website's awesome.
yeah, our podcast has just improved.
This is
Like
great. Yeah, you can actually like it's actually really hard to believe that like 2011 the season was like some of these are like a lot further back than I would have thought. They appear like they're like 2 seasons ago, but who am I
yeah,
looking at?
it's just amazing like how much we've just been speculating and our speculations are totally wrong. Like
Yeah,
on
they're pretty not
sides.
on, man. It's just completely false. I'm like so confident with it too. It's just like we're not even close. Ticklepuss Ultra. What's your predicted record here?
60% wins plus 60
Oh my God.
percentage. Oh my 64, 13, and 3. Oof.
Oh, that's tough. 64, 13, and 3. Do you think these are accurate then?
Maybe because Ultra had some teams in the queue that were just brutal. Like he was like one of the teams that would lose. He'd win 4 times and stuff like the whole season. It's too bad if you can't. It's too bad you can't do it just a W. Maybe you
Oh,
can,
you probably can, maybe. Yeah.
but that because I
Not,
think the queue is gonna really skew things on those
I mean, this is it's looking like
playoffs. They've only played once.
Ultra beat them in the playoffs in the queue.
Queue season four. That's like we're talking about like 2022 in real life. That was 1983 in the queue.
This is unreal. We got like Mogilny stats from '07, Steve Thomas from '02, top 25 skaters.
That's in the
Where's like
matchup between these two guys.
Stamkos, that Randy Wood?
That's what I mean. The queue is such a weird thing. Mike Krushelninski.
Like Steven Stamkos has 22 points in
Listen,
like I
yeah,
just don't really get what this.
games played 24, and maybe those are the games against Magnus.
Oh, I see. Against Magnus. Oh, okay, yeah. That's kind of wild then.
If it's accurate, like who knows?
Let me switch to
So they've never played in the W playoffs.
No, they played once in the queue. No, these stats don't change though. Hmm.
Interesting.
I'm a bit confused by those, but all right. So then you would take Puss in that either way, even if it's Vic or
Yeah, I take plus
Ultra.
both of those guys.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, there's a world in which it's Woodland, and we've kind of hummed and hawed about whether Woodland would beat him. And then Woodland against Ultra or Vic is a really interesting, like Woodland against Vic would be one I would love to see. That would be
Yeah,
a matchup. And I don't know. I don't know. That would be a tough one. So anyway, I think I'm still picking by the likelihood of all this, I pick Puss to come out of that quadrant.
I think so. But yeah, it could change very quickly if he's played Woodland, if he plays Saga first round or something. Yeah, that's
And that's actually if you're Sega, that's almost like an ideal spot to be. If that's assuming, of course, that Vic and Ultra actually end up in 6 and 11. If they do though, and you're Sagathon and he, you know how he is, he's probably like calculating all this stuff right now. That's not a bad spot to be. First round against Puss and then second round against one of those two teams.
but how would he get? He would have to get to 14th.
You'd have to get to
So he'd
14th. So
he'd, he'd need Woodland and Vic to pass him then. Yeah.
you'd have to not beat Saguenay. So you'll know what he's trying to do when he does, after, if he only
Yeah.
wins one game against Saguenay or loses both of them, you know very much what he's doing.
Yeah, it honestly is pro. I mean, it's kind of a loot. Like he's got to play either Puss, Nips, or Red, probably. Like I don't see any other, or maybe Magnus if he gets to 11. I guess yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
maybe
possibility.
Magnus would be his best case if Vic doesn't win a bunch of these games. But looking at Vic's schedule, if he finishes these games, I think it's unlikely that he finishes behind Sagathon.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens if he falls into 14th. It's not a bad spot to be. And Puss Sagathon first round would be pretty interesting, actually. I'd like to see that one.
That'd be a good one. Yeah.
All right, so then who's the other one we got? The red. If it ends up the way we think it's going to end up, we got red at 4, Nips at 5, and I don't, and then maybe mid hat trick in there.
And Jake Killer and Saga.
Like
Yeah, that's really
that would be a wild 4 team little bracket.
any of them could get through that. Honestly, like
I don't think NJK is getting through that. Not those, not winning two series. Those guys.
probably not. No, probably not.
NJK can beat some teams, but those are like legit championship contenders, 3 of them. There's no
Yeah.
way beating 2 of them. So I would say, yeah, you're most likely to get out of there is probably any of Minhatrick, Pitt, or Red.
I'm
But if
thinking I would pick Pitt this year. I think his I remember playing him early and I was like, yeah, his team seemed good this year. He had I don't know who it was, but yeah, his goalie's 91. One of his guys had a shot. His center had a one-timer and which he hadn't had in the past year, I think, when I played him in the playoffs that one year. And it made a big difference having that like because he won it with Lindros. It seemed like he had that threat again this year, so I think I would pick Pitt to come out of that.
really good, yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, I can't argue with that. I mean, I think it's not unlikely that Pitt comes out of there. Then you'd also have the winner of that grouping would end up with the pink side.
Oh wow.
So you'd
Pink
have
and Pitt again,
would be
eh?
on the blue side with Puss, like that grouping. Me, South Hills, Puss, and whoever he's playing.
Right.
So that's it. I would imagine that that's probably pretty likely. If it breaks the way we think it's going to break, to have pink versus the winner out of Minhatrick, Nips, and Red, and then to have like say me or South Hills versus Puss. That's a pretty likely Final Four.
Pitt Sumter, I'll check their head to head after, but Pitt beat him in 13. Have they only played? Pitt beat him in 5. They played recently. No, am I missing something?
They didn't play last year. I don't think they've played much.
Pitt beat, oh, I kind of forgot about that. Pitt beat Maryland Mike. So is Maryland Mike, has he won a playoff series or no?
I don't think so. No,
Not the dub,
not the dub.
Just shows how hard it is to win these series. Oh, Sumter Pitt here. Yeah, I remember this one. So Sumter beat him the first two, 7-2 game 2, and then Pitt beat him 4 straight.
This is the year that Pitt won. Yeah, Pitt won in
This is
the
the year that Pitt won, yeah.
yeah, and that's when Sumter started to look like he was like starting to be a
He
contender.
looked good. I remember he looked really good those first 2 games. I thought he was going to win, but yeah, they probably only played those 2, but let's check.
He says they played in season 3.
Season 3.
I think that's the one where there's only Providence's score.
Where did Sumter even come from on the, oh, oh yeah, I remember he beat Moses. Pitt and
Yeah.
Highland. Pitt and Highland have played a few times here. They're good rivals. Let's see. Who am I looking at here? Pitt. What's his name? Nips. I'm struggling with this breakdown here.
Who are you looking for?
Oh, Adolph. We got the full name here. Sumter. What's his name? Pink. There we go.
Here they go. These guys would have played a lot because of the queue as well.
Hit 49, 32, and 2. Not that
What I would have expected because Sumter
no,
had
because
a lot of years where he was not that good.
yeah, two playoffs. 23 and 11. That's quite a few playoff games.
Yeah, how many of them are Q? Probably a bunch. Yeah,
I
quite a
mean, but this is not like accurate though, because this was a 6 game series. It's only five are listed here. I mean, not that it matters. I'm just like, how accurate is the? Or no, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, that was a 6 game series. Bunch are in the queue.
Yeah, so I mean, still, that's what I would expect out of those guys. Basically, push to or nips to win 2/3 of the games.
So who would you take in this like current day if this is a semifinal matchup?
Oh, this would be an awesome one. I think. Yeah, I don't know, man. Pitt against Pink in the semifinals right now, and Pink is at the height of his powers. Great series. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know. I really don't know. I'd probably have to go Pitt again, but that's an absolute toss up. Pink 23, 2 and 1 at home. That's
Yeah, I think I would. I don't even know. I think that is a toss up. I could see either of those two winning. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty amazing actually to think. I mean, I know Pitt won last year, and we're still kind of underappreciating him, I think, by even having these questions, but it still does seem like last year was a bit of a fluke in some ways to me.
who, Pink?
Yeah, kind of. Not like a fluke, but like he. I still, if I think of like who are the best teams, I don't think of him right away. He doesn't for, but then he's like first overall. He won last year. Like he's legit, amazing player. But I still don't think of him in the same way that I do with Pitt or Minhatrick, as I think of like guys who should be in the finals.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I'd put him in that group now.
Well, he absolutely is. He won. I'm just saying, like whenever I think of these matchups, I don't immediately think of him as like a contender for some reason.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when if you actually like take 2 seconds to think about it, like very clearly he is. He is the
Yeah.
best, like best plus minus by far. He's won last year.
He's been top two now 3 straight years probably in the league, like regular season, I think.
Yeah, I think so. He was first last year. He was second. I can't remember 2 or 3 seasons ago, but
Here's years and puss head to heads here. You're 24 and 14 in the playoffs.
yeah, that's actually a lot of playoff games. But I guess we've played in the queue quite a bit. Probably the guys I played the most in the playoffs are probably Sagathon and maybe Colin. Those four in a row.
Yeah.
Sagathon I played a lot. Like
Yeah, but in the queue too, or just W?
no, not in the queue. He's terrible in the queue. I don't think he ever had any good runs.
Yeah. So you and Puss, you gotta say you in this one, I guess. This is looking like a South Hills run though, maybe.
Yeah, you get that feeling. I wouldn't be shocked if he beat me. Like I don't know. I feel like that guy, his matchup is not great for me. Well, we always have good games, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if he beat me. I'd feel more confident playing Puss than I would playing him, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you're just so familiar with his game, I guess, too.
Yeah, that's it. But I do think I want to win this season, so I gotta like start running up stairs and shit.
Get Colin back, get some training in with Colin.
I know I should. The problem is he's kind of sucks now. I played him a couple months ago, and he's not as good. Like he's probably if he came back, I bet you he wouldn't even be. I don't even know if he'd be a contender for the finals.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe he'd catch on again pretty quick. He probably would, but I'm not sure. I don't know if he would be at the level that like Pink, Pittman, Hattrick, Red, those guys are at.
I mean, he did just beat you in a tournament last year.
That was a fluke too.
The whole thing's a fluke. I think he's still in that group.
Yeah, he probably would be if he came back and actually played a season. So
Yeah, good stuff. I mean,
that's basically it. So who knows? Things are going to change a lot when we get the actual matchups, but
man, no games. That's disappointing.
maybe nobody will finish, and we'll have all these guys will drop to the end of the first round in the draft, which would be good for me.
So what's your finals pick then? I'll go Pitt over South Hills. That'll be my pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Thunder Bay over Sumter in a revenge finals.
Oh, nice, nice. What's the shitty bill? What's the shitty bill pick?
There's that standings on Shitty Bill. So if they all play, this is kind of an interesting one. So if they all play, we'd have Maddie and the villain playing a play-in. I'd say the villain will beat Maddie. Then we got so villain would then play.
Well, Villain's gonna. I would imagine he gets one of these last games and hops ahead of Don.
Okay, so let's say Don Don and Maddie play a play-in. Don Don wins. Don Don then has to play Crab. Or no, we said Crab got in, so Don Don has to play Gophers. Gophers wins. Autobahn has to play Villain. Villain's actually good.
Villain's pretty good, yeah,
He is good. He does a lot of down Bs, but he's actually like decent. Like
for
Autobahn
sure.
probably still wins, but I don't think that's a pushover series. Chalk against Dasri. Chalky wins, but I don't know that that's all that much. Like that's not a horrible series either, I don't think.
No, Dazri's in all these games. He just needs to learn how to score a bit.
Yeah, he got five against Maddie though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
okay.
could see Dazri improving very rapidly if he gets in games. I think that's the key. If he can like get reps, I think he's actually pretty decent. He just doesn't really know how to score.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be okay. So yeah, I still think Chalky will beat him, obviously. Then Jair
Jaren
and
Yoda.
Yoda will beat Jair. I don't know if Yoda
Wow,
will
just a
play.
quick Yoda will beat Jair, eh? Interesting.
I think so. I don't know, man. I don't know when you played Jair last. When I played him, he like seems like he's gotten terrible. So I'm not sure if it was
Yeah,
just
he wasn't nearly as good this year. I didn't think he played very good either, but in
because he was
past years,
getting good.
we've had like really close games, so I don't know.
He was seriously getting good. Like he was like not at Ellis level, but he was like close to say where Crab's at one point. And it's like but he was also playing a lot. He was playing Q. He was playing a lot of XE. Like he was just playing all the time. So I think he's gotten worse. I think Yoda's gotten quite a bit better, and he'll beat him.
That'd be a fun series to watch.
It would be good. I mean, Yoda at 14 wins is really impressive.
Yeah.
So yeah, hey, so let's say that happens. That would then leave us Gophers against Yoda and Auto
Oh,
against
nice.
Jockey. That would be
Oh,
a great series. I'd take Gophers, but I think Yoda would win a couple. And I'd take Chalky over Autobahn.
yeah.
And then I would take Chalky over Gophers.
Chalk. Chalk with the dub. Yeah. I mean, that'd be fun. That'd be some good series. Let's get that going, Face. Is he implementing that or what?
You better. That's a no-brainer. Like if these guys don't want to play, the only people who don't like it were Sunnyvale and Pitt. So like who like it's all guys who weren't in it anyway.
Uh,
Who actually played it and complained about it.
the best thing is someone posted, where did I see that? Something about like Ultra beating Pitt in a series. And I was like, what? Like I didn't think Ultra had won a series, but it was from the shitty Bill back in the day, which I like kind of vaguely remember
I
now of
remember that
like
too. And we did the same. Like everyone was picking. I think it was in like a bracket thing, and everyone picked Pitt to win. Ulster knocked him out in the first round.
how was Pitt in the shitty Bill like twice, like multiple times now? Like that's crazy. Because I don't think that was like one of the first seasons. It
Yeah,
must have been like one of the first, but like I don't think it was season one or two.
yeah. I don't. It wasn't season two. For
Season
sure.
two, he was the one seed. So like how was he in the?
I might guess would be it was season 4 or 5.
They not Pitt's a one seed in season four.
Oh yeah, that was the one
Pitt's
where
a
it was divisions.
he's a two seed in season three. Like what season was this?
Season 3, 2, he was a 1 seed. So season 5,
Season
6.
five, he's not in the playoffs. Yeah.
That's the one with the tiers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you figure like you gotta take out. You're only playing with 12 playoff teams in that season. What
True. All right. That
Colorado
makes
was the number
sense.
1 seed. You got Timmins was in there. Who else you got? Like there were some shitty teams then.
I mean, you got the Halifax.
He was
He was pretty decent, Halifax.
okay. You took him, right?
It's just so bizarre though. Like to go from a one seed, a two seed, and then what was and then an eight seed? Yeah, he just had a rough couple of years, eh?
Then he was 8 seed on that in the conferences, so he was the last seed. But it was when he dropped into the playoffs. I think it was when he traded Iserman. Remember he had Iserman and Forsberg trade.
Right, right.
Yeah, he was also a guy who I don't think he was like a legit number 1 seed when he was like in the season 2 and stuff. I think he got a lot better over like
I mean, yeah, I mean, looking at this, it is kind of it stands out as well. Similar to Sumter, he kind of like all of these, he's not one of the top seeds, and now it's like consistently he is, right? Like he's a seven seed, he's an eight seed, he's a nine seed,
yeah. And that he was like the Sumter before Sumter was Sumter.
11 seed here. Yeah, exactly, right? Like 11 seed goes to the final. He won as the 11 seed that year. Yeah.
No,
It's
he's like now he's very much like top guy, but for many years I think like many of those seasons anybody would have picked Puss over Nips,
yeah.
right? Like I think that was pretty commonly known that Puss was better than Nips. Even Nips used to call Puss best player in the world. I haven't heard that in a long time.
I think Sumter just says that now.
Do you remember that? He would say like when Puss is not distracted, he's the best player in the world. But he, I don't know. I know he was joking and stuff, but like he doesn't say that now because he knows he's better than Puss. So like he's improved.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he's
think, and Chalky is the other one. I think who's improved a lot. North Bay too, because like think about all those seasons. North Bay was 16 seed.
yeah, the early ones for sure.
Early seasons, he didn't win at all. Like, and he went into Shitty Bill at least once. Then he got like really good and was like top seed, and now he's kind of actually fallen off a little bit. He's not like
Yeah.
he's top 10 maybe, but he's not
I
top
mean, he
seed.
still does just churn out a top 10 with yeah, I mean,
He's a top 10.
consistent, but yeah, like he was a couple of those years he was like I want to say he was a 15 seed there, the six seed. Man, he's got some bad playoff matchups. The two seed he gets SAG as the 15 there. Man, that's brutal. Oh man, he's 1-0 Wolf over Sunnyvale every game. They should have bumped that up to a 10.
That was his quitting in the playoffs, right?
That's just never showed up.
Then he did he ever come back or was that his final? That's how he
No, he
exited.
came back and then traded Pitt Marchand for Samsonov and then quit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was a pretty rough exit. Like if you look at that, it's one of the worst
That
in
is
like
brutal. I kind of forgot that that was like his swan song. Just came back after quitting, keeping his team, quitting, and then coming back and making that trade and then dip. That is, that's like we got to do a rankings of the worst trades and like the worst like situational trades. That's got to be up there. And I mean the Halifax Fedorov one got a lot of publicity. That was a bad one. Just again for the same reason, just leaving the league and dumping his guy onto Sagathon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I never really thought about the Marchand trade to be like that at the time, but that is how it turned out.
Well, it looks bad. Yeah, like looks bad now. I don't. It wasn't like intentional or anything. I don't.
No, like he didn't expect to have that fourth pick or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. It
Probably
just
thought,
ended up being really, really bad. It would be good to go back to all these trades. Actually, these are pretty great if these are all in here.
Yeah, I guess we could now that they're all there. Like you could go through and just come up with like a top. We should do that when maybe the
Just have a whole pod of
one of like the worst trades and in retrospect the worst trades, and then it would give us an excuse to talk about some of these old history stuff. It'd be kind of fun.
Goosey Gulp It's the pick 63 for Jeff Hackett. 15 points. Oh man, that's good
It's the
stuff.
Goosey Couple wins with pick 63. Oh man, I'm not sure that this formula is working too well.
This one here, like I don't think you won this trade at all.
I got Samsonov. He got
You got
Audubon.
a lot.
No, what did I get? I only got Samsonov.
I think you got badly ripped off on this trade.
Given Gomez, Niedema was really good for a long time. I got a first from, or he got a first from Highland and a first from Audubon and my own first. It's hard unless we can see who was picked with those picks, though.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be cool if we could make that happen, like the next level of the trade history. Fill in the picks.
So who's made? So we've got Hamilton's made the most by far, not even close. Sagan number two is pretty funny considering it's all none of it is behind the scenes. It's
Well,
all
it's
just late.
out of those 20, like how many of Saganese have been in the last two seasons?
Yeah, yeah.
Probably 18. You know, like, he
Yeah, he
traded
never
his
used to
whole
trade.
team twice, two off seasons in a row in one day.
Wolf and you are tied. Wolf having 18 is kind of he's been quiet lately. I mean, he's had a couple big ones, but he used to trade a ton.
Yeah, I don't know what Wolf's been up to. Have you talked to Wolf on DMs?
No, no, not really at all.
I'm a bit concerned about that guy. I don't know if he's bailing in the league or what, but he's been like awfully quiet.
Yeah, I know.
He's never on. He comes on once in a while, makes some random post just saying no, but then he doesn't come for like 3, 4 weeks again. The only time I ever see him like trash his post, Nips talks to him. Honestly, that's the only time I see him say anything is when Nips shares his private messages, which are hilarious. I love those. Every time I laugh so hard when I see that come up. But like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna bail.
Yeah, he's pretty MIA, yeah.
Kind of funny that the most active Philadelphia guys have become Chalky and Lloyd.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Who's this one? Which first round pick from Gomez? This is where you can't really tell what those picks are. Thunder Bay leads by 29 production points. I wonder how they clued into that.
Scott Gomez. Wow. Yeah, we got to go through this at some point. Oh, this was the juicy one here. Gonchar.
Oh, this is the one that like basically re gave me like a chance for 5 years. Gonchar and the first that became Corey Perry.
You gave up St. Louis. Yeah, that clear. He ended up getting Gonchar back somehow. He's got him on his team now, so.
Yeah, I traded him back for like Jokinen in the Jokinen trade,
Oh, yeah.
which was a dumb trade. I stopped valuing defense for a long time, and then we just ran out of defense.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad Sagathon's saying Wolf will never leave because I was a little concerned about Wolf that he might be bailing. But maybe he's just quiet.
Yeah, good stuff. All
Yeah.
right. Anything else?
No, no, I think that's all. So we'll everyone have a good playoffs, and I guess when are you back? You're gone a while, right?
Yeah, I'll be gone a month, so back in March. We'll probably have a new champion by then. When's the new season? Like, do we have dates for this or?
No, but we did sketch out the schedule, didn't we? Like I can't remember what it was.
I'm not
At one
sure.
point we sketched out a schedule, and I think we said I don't know. I think it was like third week of March or something. A new season starts.
Is there a draft? I guess there's nothing said, eh?
There's nothing set. We'll have to do that. Yeah, we'll have to. I don't know. We'll have to set the schedule and then kind of figure out when the playoffs are going to go. But we still got a couple weeks left in February. Come early March, we can start worrying about all that stuff.
Yeah,
Cool. All right. Well,
yeah,
have a
good
good week.
stuff. All right.
We'll see you back with the new champ.
Good luck. Yeah, let's see a new champ this year. All right, see ya.
All right. Later.